Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Johnny Jett here with another episode of Fire Promoter Complete. And ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, last time on this very program, we ran one of our continuing storylines here, of several of our continuing storylines, certainly. Big match implications abounded throughout this event. Of course, we had some great preliminary matches here. Hiro Mikami earning his way to challenge for the junior heavyweight title, currently held by B. Priestley, defeating David Houston in their perennial feud when I really want David Houston to get that junior heavyweight title match, and he just can't do it. Sergio Perez took on Marty Scurll. Scurll, member of the Four Horsemen, he defected from Pro Wrestling Ace, a stable which Sergio Perez is a member of course. So Scurll has been going into singles matches against basically every member of Pro Wrestling Ace, and he has been losing consistently and repeatedly. Of course, he is a preliminary member of the Four Horsemen. That may not be lasting very long if his losing streak continues. Also in action, we had two members of Pro Wrestling Ace, Matt Robinson and Steve Corino, tag teaming up for I believe the first time actually, against the then new tag team of Jeff Bryan and Bill Bullock. Unfortunately, during that match, Bill Bullock did sustain an injury. He's out for a while, so that fresh, hot new tag team gets split up, and Jeff Bryan is back to being a singles wrestler. I don't have huge plans for Jeff Bryan, but we'll see what we can do for him going forward here. Let's see. We had Jack Howard facing Kagami. Kagami has been on a hot streak. Jack Howard has been our ace for a very long time. He's been on a bit of a decline, recently seeing a bit of a renaissance, winning the Super Lucha Heavyweight Championship. Kagami, the Pro Wrestling Ace Heavyweight Champion. So whoever won this match would be able to challenge for the other's title in the future. That will be possibly on this show. Let me see. I might do it next show. I might do it next show. I might do it this show. I might do it next show. I'm not sure just yet. But Kagami won, so he will be challenging for Jack Howard's Super Lucha Heavyweight Championship. That'll be a classic, sure enough. We had the debuting Will Ospreay. He was taking on shoot fighter Nick Coleman. He lost, so that's not a great debut for Will Ospreay, who we otherwise might have strapped a rocket to. You never know. But that's probably not going to happen now. We'll see how he fits into the picture going forward, having lost that debut match. Additionally, Ric Flair called out the Batman. The Batman is on a tear. He's challenging for the GPW Heavyweight Championship. He brought in his tag team partner, Goldust, and they had a tag team match against Mickey Williams. Mickey Williams, our heavyweight champion, lost to Goldust. So Goldust and Batman both wanting shots at the GPW Heavyweight Championship. Goldust got a pinfall victory over our champion, so that puts him in line for a title shot. The Batman also wants the title shot because he wants revenge on Mickey Williams for making him submit, or rather for beating him the previous time that they met, stabbing the Batman, injuring the Batman, sending the Batman out of GPW, I believe. I'm pretty sure that happened. If not, it did now. Ric Flair also wants revenge on Mickey Williams. He also wants the GPW Heavyweight Championship. In their previous meeting, Williams made Ric Flair submit to a headlock, and Ric Flair has never forgotten it. So much so that he formed the Four Horsemen to attack Mickey Williams and dethrone him. Flair challenged the Batman because he doesn't want Batman getting that shot. He wants to get that shot. So he had this match with the Batman. Batman did beat Ric Flair. So probably some bad blood brewing between the Batman and the Nature Boy. Then in our semi-main event, Mickey Williams, our GPW Heavyweight Champion, former Tag Team Champion, in addition to the Dramatic Fight Wrestling Championship, Heavyweight Champion rather, the Red Ocean Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, a bunch of titles. Mickey Williams, covered in gold, lost to the Gold Man himself, Goldust. Did come in, he did beat Mickey Williams. Goldust will get a title shot against Mickey Williams in the future. Not on this show, perhaps, but maybe he will. I don't know. Big stuff going on episode 40, episode 50, the next episode after this one. But this episode's still going to have some great matches. I've got the card pretty well figured out, I think, but I'm open to ideas here as I go through this. But Goldust and Williams, definitely going to happen. Maybe on this episode, perhaps on the next one. And in our main event last time, Kenny Omega and Jeff Jarrett challenged for the GPW Tag Team Championships, then held by B. Priestley and Paul Collins. Priestley and Collins had been your tag team champions for, since they won them back in a tournament in last December. So 5 months now they had been champions. They lost to Omega and Jarrett in the main event, so Kenny Omega and Jeff Jarrett, 2 members of the Four Horsemen, are now the GPW Tag Team Champions. So like I said, I'm going to probably book episode 50, the next episode, like it's a super card. This episode, I'm going to go building into that one. So a lot of like storyline implications I think I'm going to be doing on this episode. But there's still some stuff I've got to get done over here. And I think I'm going to hire somebody, a big name, should be joining the roster ahead of next episode. Hopefully. Ideally. There's a lot of big names on the free agent list right now. We've got Vince McMahon, for example. Obviously, a huge name, Vince McMahon. We have noted mixed martial artist Triple H. We've got the immortal Hulk Hogan, of course. We've got Spanky, Brian Kendrick. We've got the Sandman. A lot of big names in North America. We go over a little bit. We've got big names in Japan. Mince Teo. We've got Magnum Tokyo. We've got Taka. Jay White's still available. Conan is a name that's available. I don't know about big, but he is a name. Zack Sabre Jr. is still available. He doesn't like answering our phone calls, though, and also he's a mixed martial artist, so he's not going to answer, probably, if we try to hire him. What I think I'm going to do, because next episode is going to be in July. This is June. So I think next episode is going to be the Great American Bash. So we've got to hire a real American hero. We've got to hire like a really big, like American name. And I think that I know exactly who that's going to be. I think I'm going to have to hire Taka Michinoku. Taka's coming, motherfucker. Good. So we're going to have Taka Michinoku. He'll debut next month. I didn't know he would actually sign, but cool. I'm cool with Taka being on the roster. I'm good with that. I'm gonna have to introduce Kaientai as a stable or something. I don't know anything about his New Japan work. That's the truth, the deep dark secret. I don't know anything about Taka Michinoku's New Japan stuff, but I do know about his WWF stuff because I'm an American nerd. All right, but let's see. I'll do a little bit of this stuff here in a little bit. First, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to book this event. I do have... Let me see if I can do a tournament. I can't run a tournament yet. Didn't want to do a tournament anyway. Just wanted to see if I could. But I do have some ideas of what I want to do for this one. So let me see. How many matches did I have penciled here? I think about 6. I think I have 6 matches that should incorporate most of our card. I'm going to go from the very top up here, though. I usually book bottom up, but I'm going to book top down this time. So we're going to open up Sergio Perez taking on Brillo Pad Togashi. Let's see where he is. Right here. Yeah. Koichiro Togashi. That's going to be a nice little opening match. Exhibition. Get the crowd pumped up. After that, I'm going to... Not a singles match. I'm actually going to do a tag team match in our second match here. And Jeff Bryan's tag team partner is injured. But that doesn't mean Jeff Bryan needs to move into singles action. I'm gonna throw him into a little bit of a tag team with an unlikely partner in Thomas Walker who is usually Bill Bullock's tag team partner in my playthroughs. So I'm gonna throw him and Brian into a tag team together, and we'll see how things go for them. And they'll take on let's say Daniel Gonzalez and Fernando Diaz. Diaz and Gonzalez, I've been booking them as a tag team for the last couple of months, and they've been doing okay. They haven't gotten injured yet, so that's a good sign. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to continue the gimmick of Marty Scurll wrestling people from Pro Wrestling Ace. Will Ospreay, he was off to a little bit of a rocky start last month. He lost a shoot wrestling match. There's no real shame in that. But I'm going to give him I'm going to give him a chance to redeem himself. He's going to take on Marty Scurll here. Rather, Matt Robinson is giving him a chance to redeem himself. Certainly not me. I'm not making these matches. They're making themselves. So, Will Ospreay, Marty Scurll, third match on the card, halfway through the card here. And it's halfway because I do think I'm going to book like a big 6-man tag here. So, because like Mikami has a match coming up with the junior heavyweight champion, that's B. Priestley. So he's got a guaranteed match. But he also he's getting kind of roped into the 6-man tag to team up with Jack Howard and his perennial rival David Houston. A little bit of how will they coexist action going on there. And they're going to be taking on, let me swap them around. They should be over here. And they're going to be taking on Jack Howard's future opponent, Kagami, Takaya Kiryu, and Hana Kimura. They are going to be taking on Tokyo Cyber Squad. Little 6-man tag action there. This should be good. Jack has called in favors from Mikami and Howard, or rather from David Houston and Hiro Mikami, and Kagami, obviously a member of Tokyo Cyber Squad. So they're going to, just have a little 6-man tag action going on right here. Ahead of their actual match between Howard and Kagami, which will be a big marquee match for next time. Also, semi-main event, I'm going to have, let me see. No. Who was it? Who was I going to do? Yeah. Robinson and Steve Corino, who got kind of thrown together as a tag team last time. They are going to continue on as a tag team, and they're going to actually be challenging the former tag team champions, B. Priestley and Paul Collins, with the winners of this match going on next month to challenge for the tag team titles against Omega and Jarrett. So, somewhere in the middle of the show, earlier on, before this match probably, I'm gonna have the Horsemen come out. Maybe early on in the show, it's like second match, something like that. The Horsemen are going to come out. They're going to cut a promo. Flair's going to be mad at Batman. He's going to call out Batman. He's going to challenge Batman to a handicap match. If Batman can beat all three other members of the Four Horsemen, except for probationary member Marty Scurll, Batman, can then, that's the only time Flair's going to allow him to challenge Mickey Williams for the title. Flair promises that he is going to attack Batman at every opportunity. He's going to take the Batman down. Him and the Four Horsemen are going to run wild on Batman. But Batman is not going to be alone in this, because Batman answers the challenge. But who comes out to back Batman? You know who it is. It's Goldust. Goldust comes out to back Batman. So we're going to have a nice Four Horsemen tag team match down here. And we're going to have, it's going to be a handicap match. Batman and Goldust taking on the Four Horsemen. Classic match. And also the first time we've ever seen, I think the first time we've ever seen Batman in actual action. But that'll be exciting. So we're definitely not going to sell out with this, but that's okay. We don't need to sell out with this. We might actually just drop it. Let me see. Nope. We might run this one at a deficit. I might lose money on this. I don't care if I do, though. I don't care if I lose money on this. Because this is building up to the Great American Bash next month, where you're going to see Goldust versus Williams, and you're going to see probably some other like Ric Flair versus Batman type match. You're going to see a tag team titles match. You're going to see the Super Lucha heavyweight title match next time. But this is building up to that, and like important stories are being developed on this show. It's not like a maintenance show, and it's not like, you know, a building block show. But this gets us there, which is the bigger show. This is still going to be a big show, though, because come on, we've got like huge implications in almost all these matches. But I feel good about this. I feel like this is a pretty solid card, and this is some of the better like building booking that I've done. I think maybe in this entire playthrough. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna confirm that card. We will probably lose money on this, but you know what? It's fine. We'll lose money, but it'll be fine. I will go ahead and I'll grab some new merch in a couple of places. I'm not going to get new merch in all of the places, though. Oh, man, does this mean we get like a cut of that lucrative Batman mask merch money? Or does that all go to Warner Brothers? That might all go to Warner Brothers. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what the masks sell like. But, okay, so got a little bit of stuff here. We're spending some money, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. It's not the worst that we've done. So I'm going to go ahead and lock us into this timeline here. And let's get into it. Let's do this. Let's do the damn thing. Watch, somebody somehow just like no-shows us. Batman decides he wants to no-show. Alright. Sergio Perez versus Koichiro Togashi to open us up. Good little exhibition match here. Not a lot on the line except for pride and bragging rights, but it could be me. It could mean. Ooh, wow! Hot open to the show. People dropping it down to a $10 ticket price. The people are real hype. This got a lot of walk-up fans, I think. So Sergio beats Togashi opening match. That's good, strong. Sergio Perez, that's good stuff. Alright, we got the new tag team, Jeff Bryan and Thomas Walker taking on Daniel Gomez Gonzalez and Fernando Diaz. So let's see who wins this one. Alright, new tag team. Looking strong so far. Okay. I'm wanting to build up the tag team division, so I'm putting together some more of these tag teams. Alright, Marty Scurll has to prove himself against Will Ospreay. At some point, Marty Scurll has to win a match. Otherwise, he's going to get kicked out of the Horsemen. The Horsemen don't run with losers. And Marty Scurll so far has only been a loser. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, Marty's still not picking up a win. Ospreay, though, looks a lot better this time. Gets a good win. Solid building block match for Will Ospreay, and continues the Marty Scurll is a loser storyline, which I didn't know we were running, but I guess we just are. We're just the through line with his entire career in GPW. All right, so now we have Tokyo Cyber Squad taking on Jack Howard, David Houston, and Hiro Mikami. Can Houston and Mikami coexist? Can Jack Howard get a big win over Kagami or one of his teammates, his stablemates, ahead of their match? We'll find out right now. Let's see. I'm hoping that somehow Jack Howard pulls this out, but oh no, Kagami gets a big win over Hiro Mikami. Another man that Hiro Mikami just can't get past Kagami. That's a storyline that's been building for a couple of episodes. So what happened here, I think, is probably Hiro Mikami is in peril. He goes to tag David Houston. Houston jumps off of the apron, and so Hiro doesn't get a tag. Kagami pulls him back in, slams him, goes up top, moonsault, gets the pinfall. Kagami beats Mikami. Mikami and Houston continue their feud. Kagami looks strong going into his match with Jack Howard. Jack Howard hopefully is protected. Good match. That's how I'm booking it, so that's how it happened. All right, so big tag team match implications here. Tag team titles, number one contendership for the tag team titles on the line here. Matt Robinson, Steve Corino, B. Priestley, Paul Collins, former tag team champions. So let's see how it goes. One of these teams is going to get a tag titles match. Oh, hey, Steve Corino with a big win. You know, ever since the Horsemen showed up, Steve Corino has been really trying hard to put on good matches and get people's attention. He's really trying to get up there, man. So I think that Steve Corino just might be catching the eyes of the other Horsemen. We'll see how that goes. All right, so Robinson and Corino are going to get the tag team title shot at the Great American Bash. But right now, 3 of the 4 Horsemen, the only 4 actual Horsemen, the only 3 actual Horsemen, however many there are, I can't count, it doesn't matter, are taking on the Super Friends, Batman and Goldust. And it's happening right now. I hope I have the entrances set up right. We'll see. Hope they come out together. And ladies and gentlemen, we are geared up now for our main event. You see now, one half of the GPW Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, Jeff Jarrett, making his way to the ring. He is, of course, 1/4 of the 4 Horsemen. The Horsemen coming out separately here this evening for reasons as yet unknown. The Horsemen, of course, Kenny Omega, another half of the tag team champions. Kenny Omega, the cleaner, the heater of the 4 Horsemen. You saw last month Kenny Omega and Jeff Jarrett beating B. Priestley and Paul Collins, taking the tag team championships on orders from this man right here. You see him now walking the aisle with style and profile. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Ric Flair, of course, right now challenging the Batman earlier this evening, looking to get revenge on the Batman for that drastic beatdown he suffered last month at the hands of the Batman. And this is the Batman's tag team partner. You see him now, painted silver for unknown reasons. He is the man called Goldust. The Bizarre One, of course, coming into this match with a big win over our GPW Heavyweight Champion, a man that this man right here wants revenge on. The man everyone has their eyes on. Mickey Williams. The Batman has had his sights set on Mickey Williams, on the Hell Knight, on the actual Cannibal for quite some time now. Coming to GPW to unseat the Hell Knight and throw him into Arkham Asylum. We'll see if he is successful later on, but not this evening. Right now, the Batman has to face off against the 4 Horsemen. The Super Friends to your right, the Horsemen to your left. Ric Flair and Batman starting us off here. Masked Ref, of course, our official. Feeling out process underway. Batman with those big punches to the gut of the Nature Boy. They lock up. Batman sends him into the ropes. Ric Flair stops the momentum, catches himself. He's going for a tag. Smart wrestling. Flair doesn't want to get cut off from the Horseman. Wants to keep this in his corner here. Flair tagged out to Jarrett, and now Jarrett, the legal man, standing off against the Batman. You know, the Batman, quite exceptional. A great athlete. Tags out now to Goldust. A big double team brain buster here from the Batman and Goldust. Batman perhaps overstaying his welcome there. The referee forces him out. Goldust and Jeff Jarrett dancing around here, squaring off. Thought Goldust was going to go for a tag there for a moment. Goldust perhaps being cautionary here, doesn't want to get injured ahead of his match, but did come out to help his friend Batman. Goldust, of course, with a big pinfall victory, 2 in fact, over the champion Mickey Williams. Goldust has that match set for next month against Mickey Williams for the GPW Heavyweight Championship. Jarrett tags out now to Kenny Omega. The tag team champions looking for a little bit of double team action against Goldust. Perhaps no, just mind games there. Cover from Omega only gets a 1 count. Kenny Omega on the defensive now against Goldust. They grapple. Goldust with that hip thrust sends the cleaner to the mat. Stomping away now on the tag team champion. Back switch here. Low blow from Goldust. That's the move that put away Mickey Williams, or at least a variation thereof. Tags out to Batman does Goldust, but Kenny Omega able to fight his way away from both super friends. Simultaneously eye rake from Kenny Omega. Kick, point of toe planted in the midsection of Goldust. Illegal maneuver there, but Masked Ref allowing it. Tags out to Ric Flair. Does Kenny Omega. Both of the two of these 4 horsemen. Big tag team maneuver there. And oh, Jarrett's got that guitar. Can Batman fight his way out here? The Horseman going to town on the Batman. Oh, Batman has a weapon. Big swing there with that guitar from Jarrett. Jarrett fighting the Batman. Goldust in the ring. Batman and Flair trading blows there. The Batman retreats, tags in his good friend Goldust. Splash from the Batman, but he's not the legal man. Can't get a pinfall there. Headlock Bulldog from Ric Flair to Goldust. Pulls his man away from the ropes. What's Flair looking for here? Gets him back up. Ooh, went for that chop, but Goldust able to evade it there. Strike exchange here and tags out to the cleaner. Does Ric Flair. Flair has Goldust up. Stalling brain buster on the way here to Goldust. Keeps his man up. Vertical suplex style. Plants him there on the logo. What a professional. Ooh, Goldust already down. Omega trying to rub some of that paint off. But Batman saves his friend. Batman, of course, wanting to preserve the secret identity of Goldust. Tags out to Flair. Does the cleaner now. Goldust on the defense here. Tags out to Batman in his corner. Flair perhaps in trouble. 2-on-1 advantage here. Flair whipped into the ropes by the Batman. Batman picks him up. What strength from the Caped Crusader. Big splash from Batman in friendly territory, but Flair able to kick out immediately. And a big body slam from Flair. Flair feeling himself here, taunting a little bit, has the crowd on his side against the Dark Knight. Some of the people in attendance, of course, probably terrified to see the Batman. Known urban legend, the Batman revealed to be real here in Grenade Pro Wrestling. Lifts up Jarrett. Jarrett now the legal man. Batman with a short arm clothesline. Covers now. Does the Batman a 1 count, but not a 2 count. Good tag team continuity here. Smart wrestling from the Horsemen as they double team the Batman. Flair with a cover off of that punch from Jarrett. A 2 count here. Could be it. No. Goldust able to save his friend at the last second there. They lock up. Flair front chancery, dragging the Batman toward Horseman country over here. Grabs him from behind, but Batman able to fight out of it. Biff Bam Pow indeed. They lock up. Batman, Shining Wizard from the Dark Knight. Figure 4, no! Spinning toe hold from Goldust on the Nature Boy. Flair able to get out of it. Goes to the corner, tags in Kenny Omega. Omega now the legal man. Grabs Goldust from behind, elbow to the back of the head. The Horseman taking advantage of this 2-on-1 action here. Numbers advantage certainly in favor of the Horseman in this contest. Ooh, big knee drop there from the Bizarre One. Tag team action rolling on here this evening. Omega up to the top rope here. Drop kick to the side of the head of Goldust. Bizarre One on the defensive here. Omega has him up into the ropes. He goes, could be looking for that face crusher. There it is, that bulldog, that leaping bulldog. You see Kenny Omega with this big sit-out powerbomb, spinning powerbomb there. But Goldust in the ropes, able to get out of it. Masked Ref forced the break there. Trading blows now are Goldust and Omega. And Goldust able to tag in the Batman. Omega tags in his tag team partner. Oh, could be looking for a little bit of golden trigger here. But Batman fighting back, defending his partner, front chancery from Jarrett. As Goldust able to get out of the ring here. A lockup. Batman with the unorthodox tactics here. Biting Jeff Jarrett. Are we even sure this is the real Batman? Doesn't seem like the kind of thing he would do, but I mean, who knows who's under that mask? For that matter, who knows who's under the referee's mask? So many masked men in Grenade Pro Wrestling these days. Batman with a pin, but he's way too close to the Horseman there. That's never gonna work. A lockup here. Omega with a spinning power bomb, but in the ropes, and also not the legal man. Jeff Jarrett, also not the legal man. Batman didn't know who had him, but he tried to get out of that with a pinfall. Flair, of course, the legal man, squaring off with the Batman. Goldust now the legal man on his team. Lots of quick tags, smart wrestling from all involved in this contest. Pile driver stacks Goldust up here. Center of the ring covers him, but Batman makes the save. And now, fighting off all of the Horsemen is the Batman. Goldust up, Snapdragon from Kenny Omega. A cover here. Batman forced to retreat. A 2. No! Goldust able to kick out there at the very last second. Oh, basement drop kick there from Flair. Working on the knees, wearing him down for that figure 4 leg lock. And you know, DK, sorry, he's not even here. I don't know who I'm talking to. What, are you guys' mics not on? Anyway, you know, all of, well, a Flair with a bit of a whiff there. I don't even know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was going to say. Pandemonium breaking out here in the arena. Your announcer becoming slightly confused. Big double team action on the way there, but Batman able to fight his way out of it. All men back into the ring. I guess Omega and Goldust are the legal men. I lost track of that. And they're not anymore. Flair and Batman, the legal men, once more. Batman just taunting for some reason, pins the illegal man, Kenny Omega. Front chancery from Ric Flair. He doesn't know who the legal man is either. No one knows what's going on. Everything's breaking down. Oh, God help us all. Body slam from Ric Flair. Pulls the Batman away from his turnbuckle. Goes for a pin. That's got to be way too close. Goldust able to break it up immediately. Goldust, you can't go for a pin. You're not legal. This is not Lucha rules. Headlock and punches there from Ric Flair. Picks up the Batman. And now gonna go tag in the cleaner. Oh! Ric Flair stealing the Batman's notorious signature move, the Lariat. Super kick to the Batman now. Batman fighting on instinct, able to reverse here. And now a giant swing from the Batman. This could be the end. No! Everybody in the ring. Omega and the Batman still the legal men for their respective teams. Not anymore. Ric Flair tagged in now. Oh, this. Oh, what? I thought. Okay, Jarrett with another guitar. Oh no! Oh, it drops it. That's good. As Goldust fights off both Flair and Omega. Jarrett loves picking up that guitar and putting it right back down. Batman tags out to Goldust. Goldust cock blocking Batman there. Doesn't let him get his chop block in. Flair thinking Batman's still the legal man. A bit confused. We all are. Goldust with green mist. He really does that move a lot, I guess. Okay, Goldust just taunting the crowd now. trio of elbow drops to the head of Ric Flair from the Bizarre One. Trading blows now, the fighting spirit of these men on full display. Ric Flair coming out the better, smartly cutting off the ring here. Him and Jarrett just stare at each other for a second. And now Goldust on the offensive, taking it to Jeff Jarrett. Up to the top rope, but he's in enemy territory. They're just going to let it happen, I guess. That's nice. Sledgehammer off the top rope. Again, really friendly enemy corner here. The Horsemen, notorious for playing by the rules, especially when they have the numbers advantage. Goldust drags Jeff Jarrett and then sprays him in the face. What does green mist do to someone who's bleeding? I don't know. Does it hurt you when it gets into your blood system even more? That's got to be too close to Batman. Batman breaks that one up. Obviously he would. Why wouldn't he? Oh, Flair, and why is Goldust just taunting while this happens? Flair and, oh my god. Flair and Kenny Omega hit the golden trigger on Batman while Goldust danced. Alright, Batman, I think the legal man. Yeah, Batman and Flair. Okay, Batman and Flair, the legal men. Oh, good lord. Alright, Flair with the cover here. 1, 2, this could be it. Yes, Ric Flair gets a pinfall victory over Batman. What a... just... that was a match that happened. Oh my god. I'm usually pretty good at... Jesus, okay. I mean, it was a good... I had fun. I had fun. I'm glad the crowd did too. The V-trigger. The golden trigger. But with Flair and Omega, while Goldust is just... Okay. I mean, sure. Of course. Okay, so... Ric Flair and Batman, that's almost guaranteed for the Great American Bash now. They've got to settle the score. They got one win. They got a pinfall victory over each other. They got to settle it. Goldust gets a match with Mickey Williams. The tag team championships are going to be on the line between Omega and Jarrett versus Robinson and Coronel. So we got a lot of big matches, but oh boy, that handicap match. How'd we do? Great success, huh? Cool. We probably lost money on that one. I can't imagine. Yeah, we lost a little bit. It's not actually that bad. Let me see here. Let me look here. How did masks do? Masks sold pretty good. So I guess we got more of a cut of that action than we might expect. I mean, I'm sure that like Warner Brothers like really got a lot more from the Batman masks that we sold, but still, all the same. Big stuff. Good matches. Okay, DFW scouted Phil, so Dr. Phil perhaps. Leonardo, I guess one of the Ninja Turtles. And okay, so Hana Kimura wants money. Sergio. Oh, David Houston was on a talk show. That's nice. So that's good. Oh yeah, we'll go to your company party for sure. Yeah, you can come, but I'm not gonna book you. Alright, so let me just do this real quick here. Little bitty maintenance-y stuff. Change your salary. I'll give you middling. You're doing okay. You've turned it around a little bit. Sergio Perez, you've been on a hot streak. I'll give you the bare minimum because you're asking for $10,000 otherwise. Bare minimum for Sergio Perez. Okay, so we're going to a company party. That's nice. That's going to be fun. Let's go look and see who they scouted, because there were a couple of people. Shinyagami, who, man, sometimes I wish we were a shoot wrestling company, because some of these guys are like just cool looking dudes. Let's see, North America. Are there any other Leonardos that have been scouted? I know a Leonardo was scouted, but I don't know where. Let me look. Is there any Leonardos other than Spanky? Can they double scout? I've never seen anyone do that. I've never seen like double scouting, so that doesn't make sense. Especially when it opens you up. It wouldn't make sense for them to be able to scout people I've scouted, because I've already scouted them and they just entered the world. But there's not another Leonardo, is there? Am I missing it? Am I not seeing the other Leonardo? Oh, okay, so Dr. Phil LaFawn has been scouted. That's fun. That's good. Okay. I might hire Phil LaFawn. Maybe. It's not a no. Let's see. And I've got to do like a big signing for the Great American Bash, obviously. I've got to. But let's see. Yeah, I don't know who the other Leonardo would be that they scouted. DFW allegedly scouted. I think it was DFW that allegedly scouted Leonardo, but the only Leonardo I'm seeing is Brian Kendrick. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but okay. So we got Phil LaFawn. So that's cool. That's all right. That's fine. I mean, we're building our company on like 60-year-olds anyway, so he'd fit right in. All right, but yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. If you're having a good time, do all the YouTube stuff. You know what it is: like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that like button and ring the damn bell, because sometimes we need it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here, guys. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.